WrestleMania 40 is approaching very, very fast, and I wanted to rank every single WrestleMania theme or a song that played a major part in that said WrestleMania. And I didn't create this list, so I added a couple songs, but I can't add them all because I don't remember all of them. Sue me. The categories are GOAT, aka the best song I've ever heard, the greatest song of all time, or a song that really fits the narrative, fits the resume of that WrestleMania. Then we have Yeah, it's a good song and I enjoy it, especially for a WrestleMania. Then we have Mid, which is the song is just all right. We have No, just L song, L pick, just bad. And then we have Michael Cole versus Jerry Lawler, the absolute worst song I've ever heard. Horrible song choice for WrestleMania. It makes me want to cut my ears off and not watch the show. Now, please just understand that this is music, and everybody's music is different. Everybody's musical taste is different. So this is just mine. And be aware, my bias is going to show for some of these WrestleManias because a lot of it is shaped around from when I was growing up or just when I was really invested in a particular WrestleMania. But I've already been talking for too long. All I'm saying is to each their own. Let's get started. All right, so here we go with WrestleMania 1. Officially, first time ever, 1984. The first official song, WrestleMania theme, is by Phil Collins. And funny enough, Phil Bailey? Phil Bailey. Phil squared. I'm trying to put this into perspective here. This is the 80s. It's a different time. First of its kind. Phil Collins is awesome. And I think it's a very good choice for the first WrestleMania song. So it's going in, yeah. It's that 80s style. It's like the 80s pump-up style. So I can get with that. That's cool. And now we're on to WrestleMania 2. And instead of using an actual song, Jim Johnston, who's the absolute WWE music GOAT, created his own song for WrestleMania 2. And I'm not going to be too harsh on it because it's 1985. Literally just sounds like it's straight from the 80s. Like if you close your eyes, you're like, that's definitely from the 80s. It's an all right song. It's nothing crazy. There's no lyrics or anything. It's just like a sound. So it's going to go in mid, but it's not bad. It's just a sound. It's weird. And now we're on to WrestleMania 3 with the song Who's Zoomin' Who by Aretha Franklin. And no disrespect to Aretha Franklin at all, but this song is just not for me. It's not a WrestleMania song. It doesn't fit the vibes. And I get it, it's the 80s, and you want to be as mainstream as possible, and I get all that, so you want to pick mainstream artists because you're going to get more eyes on your product, and I get all that, but this is just a no for me. I don't like this song. The song is fine by itself, but when you put it into perspective of this is supposed to be for WrestleMania, no. And now we're on to WrestleMania 4, and we go back to another instrumental song. I don't know what's up with these, like, we pick an artist, then we don't pick an artist, and then we pick an artist again. I don't know what's up with that, but WrestleMania 4 is another generic soundtrack for it. It actually almost sounds like a ripoff of the Ultimate Warriors theme, and they just used it and put it on WrestleMania 4. It said, fuck it. I can't say it's no because it's not Aretha Franklin, no. So it's going in mid. It's all right. It's fine. It's just, it is what it is. It's whatever. And now we're on to WrestleMania 5, and it's another just generic sounding song, and it actually, the intro almost sounds like an 80s porn. And then on top of it, it's just Vince McMahon with like a voiceover talking about the mega powers. And it's like not an actual song, but it kind of is. So this is what I found. I don't know if this is correct or not, but this is what I found. It's going in no. Because, you know, Vince McMahon. Yikes. According to Google, this song is the soundtrack for WrestleMania 6, 7, and 8. They never changed it. It's still got that retro vibe. It's all right. I can't put it in no. If there was a tier in between mid and no, that's probably where it would go for real. But I'm not going to put it in no. It's not Aretha Franklin, no. And now we're on to WrestleMania 9 through 14. This is the same song for all 5 WrestleManias, and it's actually called WrestleMania. And this might be a hot take. I fucking hate this song. I like the very first, 5 seconds of the song because it's that nostalgic feeling of, oh yeah, that's the WrestleMania song. But when you listen to the song, I fucking can't stand it. I think the song sucks, and I don't like it. Other than that 5 seconds of oh, WrestleMania, it stinks, and I hate it. I've always hated it since I was a little kid. The only reason why I probably like it even at all is because it's literally WrestleMania. That's probably why. So for that reason, the song WrestleMania, fuck that song. Now this is where WWE decided to actually put some effort in and kind of fit their times of what they were trying to do. And this is now the Attitude Era. We're still in instrumental songs or made-up songs by Jim Johnston, but I got to give credit where credit is due. The song for WrestleMania 15, it's called Rage. It takes a while to get going, but at around the 30-second mark, that's when the beat drops, and I could listen to the song while I work out. And if I can listen to this song while I work out, and it's a WrestleMania theme, it's all right in my book. Realistically, what I would do with this is I would put this not in mid, but if there was a tier, if there was a above average tier, but not good tier, that's where it would go. I think it's better than these songs right here. So it's going to go in yeah. If there was tiers, it would be the lowest tier in yeah. And now we're on to WrestleMania 2000, or as normal people call it, WrestleMania 16. And I don't know if this is true or not, but I think I heard this somewhere where they originally wanted California Love as the theme song for WrestleMania 16 because it's in California. But I don't think they could get the rights or something like that. I don't remember. So they made their own song called California. And funny enough, it's actually Teddy Long's theme song. We didn't know at the time it was going to be Teddy Long's theme song because at the time he was just a referee, but this eventually was Teddy Long's theme song. That by itself, hold on a minute, playa, that's going in yeah. It has to. It's better than these. It's not mid. Now we're on to WrestleMania 17. And I don't know how much I can praise this WrestleMania. I don't care what anybody says. To me, this is at least top 3 WrestleMania of all time. You call me an old head. You could call me an Attitude Era lover, whatever. To me, this WrestleMania is perfect. And in my opinion, it's the best logo, which I did a whole tier list on WWE logos. So if you want to check that out, check it out. One of the biggest main events of all time in terms of star power with The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. And in my opinion, one of the greatest WrestleMania main events of all time. If the ending was different, I think it would be considered top 2. But the glue to the entire event of WrestleMania 17 is Limp Bizkit's My Way. I think without that song, it wouldn't be as amazing as it seems. It would still be amazing. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure some other song would be more iconic for it, but this song being the soundtrack to WrestleMania 17, being the soundtrack to The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin promo, that promo is one of the best promos ever. And it being the soundtrack to it, it's just the cherry on top of everything, and it's the glue, it's the core of WrestleMania 17. And this is also one of my favorite songs ever because of this event. Great gym song, great song to work out to. Our first GOAT category song right there. Limp Bizkit's My Way. There's not much that's going to top this either. And considering how much I just yapped about that, you can tell how much I love WrestleMania 17. And now we're on to WrestleMania 18, and another banger, honestly. There's one of 2 themes for this WrestleMania with the song called Superstar by Saliva. And in my opinion, the better song of the 2. This is also going in GOAT category. Great song to work out to. It's got the hype. It's the vibes, yes. Just everything about it is yes. GOAT category. And now we're on to the second theme of WrestleMania 18, which is Drowning Pools Tearing Away. Another great song. I actually really like this song a lot, but I don't think it's as good as My Way or Superstar. So it's going at WrestleMania 18, and I remember when they both performed both these songs at WrestleMania 18, and I'm like, dude, this is so annoying. I remember hating the songs when I was younger, but growing up, I'm like, dude, these songs are bangers, and they're excellent to work out to. And now we're on to WrestleMania 19, and I legitimately think that this is the best 3 pay-per-view theme song run in the entire list of WrestleManias. They went from Limp Bizkit's My Way to Saliva's Superstar to Drowning Pool Tearing Away to WrestleMania 19 being Crack Addict by Limp Bizkit again. One of my favorite songs. Everything I said about WrestleMania 17, you could apply it to 19. Even with the promo with The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin, this being the soundtrack of the promo itself, I love this song. This song is awesome. One of my favorites. Going in GOAT category again. So literally back to back to back. GOAT songs, GOAT choices for WrestleMania. Maybe people feel different about that, but that's just me. You could add a four-peat to this because Drowning Pool Step Up is an awesome song. It being the soundtrack to the triple threat match between Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and person we can't mention, Chris Benoit. This is an awesome song. I honestly enjoyed WrestleMania 20 a lot. Good vibes, good times, great song for the promo. It set everything up for an overall good WrestleMania and an amazing main event. We're going in GOAT. Now we're on to the second theme song for WrestleMania 20, which this song is kind of low-key. I don't think it was really a main song from WrestleMania, but I vividly remember it. And I remember it as a kid. I could never find the name of this song, which it's called Touché by Godsmack, because I always remember they used to play the one commercial in the pay-per-view where they previewed the song. And I'm like, what is, like, this melody sounds amazing. I want to hear the song. And I don't think I found the song till like 10 years later because I never thought to just Google it. Because back in the day, it wasn't like that. So I remember how excited I was when I finally found the song. But the song is called Godsmack by Touché. I can't put it in the GOAT category because I don't think it's that tier. But it's a very, very good song. Good song to work out to. But it's kind of slower, kind of very melodic. It has a nice melody. I don't know how to explain it. Now we're on to WrestleMania Goes Hollywood. And one of the first songs that I've found was actually a song from Three Doors Down called Behind Those Eyes. Three Doors Down is one of my favorite bands. I love most of their music, but this song just doesn't do it for me. I don't know what it is. I think it's because it sounds similar to other songs that they have, and the other songs are just straight up better. So for a Three Doors Down song to be featured on WrestleMania, I wish it was a different one. So for that, it's going in mid. It's not bad, but it's not good either. And now the official theme song for WrestleMania 21. It's called Big Time by the Soundtrack of Our Lives. This song doesn't do it for me. I don't know what it is, but it's just like one of those little head bop songs. I'm not crazy about this song. I don't think it's bad by any means, but for a WrestleMania song, it's going in mid. And now we're on to WrestleMania 22 with another song called Big Time by Peter Gabriel. I can't explain this for any reason at all. I really like this song. I don't know why. To me, I would say that this song represents WrestleMania more than the original old song called WrestleMania. I don't know why, but if that was the song that they chose back in the day, I'd be like, yeah, this is a GOAT song. But because it's only one time, it's a fun song. I don't know why I like it, but I do. It's going in, yeah. I don't know why I like it, but I do. Right now, we're actually in order. I think that's pretty good. And I don't know what made them go back to this, but for WrestleMania 23, we went back to like that rock band type music. We went back with Saliva with the song called Ladies and Gentlemen. I don't think I have to say much about this song. This is legitimately one of the best songs they've ever chosen for WrestleMania. This song is fucking awesome. Great workout song. It's on my workout playlist. Going in GOAT. And I would even... It's the second best song that they've chosen. And I would even say Crack Addict is better than the other Saliva song. But those are my GOATs right now. You got 5 GOATs. And now we're on to WrestleMania 24 with the song Light It Up by Rev Theory, which is also the people that made Randy Orton's Voices song. I'm not too crazy about this song, but based on my rankings that I'm looking at right now, the song is all right. It's definitely better than all the songs in the mid category, and I think it's better, probably at least half of the Yeah songs, so I think by default I have to put it in Yeah. So it's going to go here, but realistically it would be in a lower tier category, right above mid and in between Yeah. Okay? Okay. And now we're on to WrestleMania 25, or some people call it the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania, even though it's not correct. We got AC/DC, Shoot to Thrill, which was also used in the movie Iron Man 2. I think it's a pretty good song. You can't go wrong with AC/DC. It's going in, yeah. Now we're on to War Machines, also by AC/DC. I'm not as crazy of this song as the other one, so for me, it's going in mid. And now we're on to WrestleMania 26, and I actually didn't know this until I filmed this the first time and found out, but I had no idea that Snow by Red Hot Chili Peppers was a theme song for WrestleMania 26. Outside of wrestling, Snow and the Red Hot Chili Peppers are one of my favorite groups, and Snow is one of my favorite songs. Funny enough, it's a song that I listen to when I kind of, I need to pick me up. I don't know why. It's just a song that makes me happy, and it's hilarious because the song is literally about crack and heroin, which I don't do. So it's not like it's a friendly reminder of that. It's not like, oh, I miss heroin. It's just, I don't know why. I think just the way it sounds, I enjoy it, but I don't enjoy heroin or anything like that. I love this song. This is one of my favorite songs ever made in general, so it's going to go in GOAT. Not necessarily because it's a theme, but because it's just one of my favorite songs, so there's total bias there, which I'm aware of, but it is what it is. I don't do drugs, I promise. And now we have another song for WrestleMania 26 called Be Yourself by Audio Slave, and I never heard this song before until I heard it making this video. I like the intro, the nice little guitar. It's a little bit slower for my liking. As you listen to it, it progressively gets better and better, so I actually don't mind it. It's a pretty good song. So it's going to go in yeah. And now with the third and final theme song of WrestleMania 26 is Kevin Rudolph's I Made It. And listen, when this song came out, I wasn't a big fan. And then it was attached to WrestleMania. I still wasn't a big fan. I don't really know why I don't like this song, but I just was never crazy about it. It's not my favorite at all. Don't really like it at all. I don't know why. It just doesn't do it for me. Even as a mainstream song that it was back in the day when it came out in like 8th grade for me, it was like, I don't know. Never got behind it. It's going in no. And now we're on to WrestleMania 27 with the song Written in the Stars. And this song came out, same thing, around 8th grade, going into freshman year of high school. So this song itself is very fond memories of me. This is when I got back into wrestling for the first time. So when I hear this song, I think of WrestleMania 27, and I think about that summer going into my high school freshman year. So the song itself has good vibes, even if it wasn't part of WrestleMania. I enjoy the song a lot, but because it also adds to the WrestleMania aspect of it, I love it even more. Not my GOAT category at all, not even close, but it's a good song. I enjoy it. Gives good vibes, and you could be like, well, why do you like that song, but you don't like the song I Made It? It's like, it almost sounds the same. Don't know. Music is weird. And now we're on to WrestleMania 28. Once in a lifetime, or so we thought. The first song up is MGK's Invincible. Where do I even begin? I have the chills. I don't know if you could see that, but just thinking of this, I have chills all over my body right now. This song is one of the best songs they've ever chosen for WrestleMania. This song specifically was like John Cena's low-key theme song going into WrestleMania. And I fucking hated John Cena at the time. I was a huge Rock fan, still am. I was The Rock glazer at the time. And I hated John Cena. But this song that they chose for him, I thought it was a perfect song to describe his journey to WrestleMania 28 versus The Rock. It's just such a good song, such good vibes, and I think that it's just one of the best songs they ever chose just to represent not only WrestleMania, but also just to represent a superstar. This song is awesome. Every time I hear it, I don't think about anything else. I think about The Rock versus John Cena and the journey leading up to WrestleMania 28. This is also when I first got into working out. So this is one of my favorite songs just because it was one of my first songs on my workout playlist. The Rock and John Cena motivated me to do good things and better myself. So this song, all around good vibes. It's up there. One of, if not the best song they've ever chose for WrestleMania. I don't know if I'd put it in front of My Way, but it's like, depending on my day and how I'm feeling, like it goes back and forth. And now another song for WrestleMania 28, which I think there's 4 for this one, but another song for WrestleMania 28 was Flo Rida's Good Feeling. And kind of the same thing. While Invincible was representing John Cena, the song Good Feeling pretty much was representing The Rock, and Flo Rida was representing The Rock because Florida, which I also didn't know until like way later. Flo Rida is just Florida separated. Never realized that till I was a little bit older. I was like, oh shit. The Florida man was representing the Florida guy. But same thing, when I hear this song, I get chills. I think of The Rock, and I specifically think of the promo of The Rock and John Cena versus The Miz and R-Truth, because that was one of the songs they used. So when I hear this song, I get chills, but I don't think it encapsulates the story quite like the song Invincible does. I think it fits better, but this is a great song. When I hear it, same thing. I think of The Rock versus John Cena. I think of The Rock and John Cena at Survivor Series. So when the song has that big of an impact, I think it has to go in GOAT category, but I would put it in the lower level of that. If there was an in-between tier of GOAT and yeah, that's probably where it would go. Now this is the first. We're still on WrestleMania 28, but this is the song Metallica's The Memory Remains. The Undertaker versus Triple H was so intense and so interesting that they made the Hell in a Cell its own character pretty much. This song was literally for the actual cell itself. It had its own intro. It had its own theme song. So The Undertaker comes out, Triple H comes out, Shawn Michaels comes out, and then they start playing this song and the cage lowers down, and it was awesome. I think this is one of the only times, at least in WrestleMania history, where an object had an actual theme song. And let it be Metallica of all things. That's freaking sick. This is up there. It's a great song. And Metallica is awesome. You can't go wrong with Metallica. Jesus, we're still on WrestleMania 28. So another song that they used for The Rock was a song called Wild Ones, and they actually used this in The Rock and John Cena promo. The Rock was special. He had 2 songs. So he had Good Feeling and Wild Ones by Flo Rida. And I don't think that Wild Ones does it for me like Good Feeling does. Still a good song. When I hear it, still think of The Rock versus John Cena. I think of the promos leading up to the match where they were kind of doing behind the scenes stuff. So still a good vibe, still good memories. It's going in, yeah. Finally, Jesus, we're done with WrestleMania 28. Now we're on to WrestleMania 29. And I don't think this is the actual theme of WrestleMania 29, but I had to include this. It's the song Letters from the Sky by Civil Twilight. And I think this song is awesome. If I'd never even heard it and associated it with WrestleMania, I would still think this song is awesome. But when I hear this song, same thing, I get chills. And it makes me think of The Rock versus John Cena 2, Twice in a Lifetime, even though I wish they never did that. Something that always bothered me about WrestleMania 28, I love the match promos leading up to a huge match that tells the story of how we got there. And I think they fell really flat with WrestleMania 28 with The Rock versus John Cena Once in a Lifetime. They just used kind of the backstage stuff that they had and put that in and made that the promo itself. When I think The Rock versus John Cena should have had a Stone Cold versus Rock epic type of promo, and they just didn't get it. So although Twice in a Lifetime is dumb, the promo leading up to this match versus the first one was light years better. And I think that's one of the best promos they've ever done, at least for The Rock and John Cena together. So this song being the soundtrack to the promo leading up to WrestleMania 29, it felt like a more wrestling promo. I actually hated the WrestleMania 28 promo. So this song is freaking awesome. Great song to work out to. Going in GOAT category, it's one of the best songs they've ever chosen. And now we're still on to WrestleMania 29. We have the song Bones by Young Guns, and I honestly can tell you that I don't remember this song at all. I don't know why I don't remember it. I had to look it up and listen to it just to see how I felt about it. And when I heard it, I was like, oh, I don't know why I don't remember this song. But it's a very good song. I immediately downloaded it. It's on my workout playlist. Great song. I love this song. I've been listening to it for like 2 days straight. And now there's another song for WrestleMania 29. P. Diddy's I'm Coming Home. P. Diddy's not a good person. P. Diddy's a piece of shit. The song itself is great. I love this song. But literally, the first time I filmed this video, I talked very highly about this. And no joke, an hour later, I get an update on my phone from Twitter and see that P. Diddy's house was raided by the FBI. And there's been amazing memes of all that. The song is good, But P. Diddy isn't a good person, so I'm not going to give him any praise right now. I'm just going to put it here because just fuck P. Diddy. And now we're on to WrestleMania 30 with Kid Rock's song called Celebrate. I don't hate like country music. I don't hate those type of vibes. I don't like this song. I get why people might like it. It actually is similar to one of the AC/DC songs. I think they could have done better. It doesn't do it for me. For me, it might do it for you. You might be like, this is my favorite song of all time. WrestleMania 30 is my favorite. It's okay. We can have different opinions. And now we're on to WrestleMania 31 with David. I have never been able to say this guy's name. I don't know if it's David Guetta or David Guetta. I don't know. It's the song Rise featuring Skylar Grey. And I love Skylar Grey. I think she has an amazing voice. I don't like this song at all. But I love the chorus because of Skylar Grey. Woo! But that's only, 15 to 20% of the entire song? I don't like this song at all. I think it's dumb. I'm getting. Don't like it. But I love the chorus. But it's going in no. I don't really like it. I think it's a dumb song. The chorus is excellent. The vocals are beautiful and angelic. There's more to a song than just the chorus. Because I know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to music. And now we're on to the second WrestleMania 31 theme song, which is Kid Ink's Money and Power. It's a little bit too on the nose for this one. This song isn't bad. It's kind of a vibe if I was like on a beach and somebody had a speaker and started playing the song and I had to listen to it against my will because I can't change it myself. It's fine. But would I put the song on? Probably not. I love rap music. I'm not crazy about this song at all. I'm going to put it in mid. I can vibe to it, and I don't think it's fair to put it in no. So I'm going to vibe to it. And that's kind of how I feel about the David Guetta song, Guetta, however the hell you say his name. If there was a tier in between mid and no, I'd put it there because Skylar Grey's voice alone. Woo! Now we're back to Flo Rida because we can't get enough of Flo Rida. This is a song from him and Jason Derulo called Hello Friday. Call me stupid. I don't understand why they picked this song. It's a song that's singing about the day Friday. And I think it would fit way more if WrestleMania was held on a Friday, but it's held on a freaking Sunday, at least at this point. So to me, this song is just dumb, and it's a dumb song, and I don't really like it. I don't really like the song in general. When you add that to it, like if WrestleMania was on a Friday, I'd be like, you know what? I can live with that. But no, I hate this song. Well, no, I don't hate this song. It's just a no for me. I don't hate it. Now we can get to a song that I cannot fucking stand. It is the song Flo Rida's In My House. I don't know why. I don't know where. I don't know what happened to me. But the day this song dropped, not even for WrestleMania, but the day this song just dropped, I could not stand this song. I think it's a stupid song. When it's on the radio, I turn it off. I will literally drive in silence if I hear this freaking song. I don't know why I hate it. I think it was just so overplayed probably to the point where I just couldn't stand it anymore. I hate this song. And now we're on to WrestleMania 33 with Pitbull's Green Light. This might be controversial. This might not be. I don't know. I don't know what people feel about music and stuff like that. I don't think Pitbull should be anywhere near the WWE. I know they're trying to maybe appeal to like Hispanic fans and stuff like that, but I'm a Hispanic and I can't stand Pitbull. Pitbull was cool like when I was in like middle school. I don't really like this song. If it was a full Pitbull song, no features, no nothing, it would go in Michael Cole versus Jerry the King Lawler. But the song itself isn't that bad, but I just don't like Pitbull that much. When I was younger, I liked Pitbull, but you know, you grow up. So I just never cared for him after that. So it's going in no. This song is not bad. Jason Derulo makes it better, but no. Now we're on to WrestleMania 34 with the song called New Orleans by Kid Rock because WrestleMania 34 was in New Orleans. I think this song stinks. It's like a super duper country, hay chewing, hay moving, tipping cows type country music. I don't like the vibes. I don't like anything about it. I don't think it represents WrestleMania at all. I think it's pretty shitty. It sounds similar to the song Horse With No Name, and I would have rather they just pick that song. I love that song. This song is just shitty. It's going there. And now we're on to WrestleMania 35, back at MetLife with a song from One Republic called Love Runs Out. And I actually really enjoy One Republic. I think they're a great group, or I don't know what they are, but I like them as a whatever the hell they are. But this song doesn't do it for me. I feel like the song just doesn't get to the second gear that it needs, and it's just not my favorite One Republic song. If they use like Counting Stars or something like that, maybe I would be more into it, but it's not my favorite One Republic song. And that's just what it is. It's going in no. I don't really like the vibes very much. And now we're on to the infamous WrestleMania 36, and people were very upset at me about what I was saying in my last video. I was judging it so hard because it's COVID, because there's no fans, and I said that the logo sucked, and everybody thinks that I said the logo sucked because of everything else that I explained on why WrestleMania 36 isn't my favorite. But you gotta understand that I just think the logo sucks. I still feel that way to this day. But we're on to the theme songs now. And this is a song that I don't even I don't know what this is. It was already on the list, so I had to find it. And apparently it's an unreleased WWE song. I don't know, but it's literally just a pirate song for WrestleMania 36, which I understand. I get the vibes of it. They want to do the pirate thing, but the song sucks. It sounds like I'm going to go hunt for treasure. I don't know what this is. The song stinks. I'm sorry. It just does. Maybe I'll get more hate for WrestleMania 36, but it is what it is. The song is stupid. Just like it's childish. It's corny. It's just no. And now we're on to the actual theme song of WrestleMania 36. And while I say all this bad stuff about WrestleMania 36, it has some high spots. I'm giving it its flowers where it deserves. I'm not crazy about The Weeknd, but this song, Blinding Lights, had the world in a chokehold. I feel like every important event, this song was like the theme song of, and I get why. Because it's a pretty good song. I'm not crazy about The Weeknd, but I actually like this song. I think it got a little played out, a little overplayed. So it's going in, yeah. So congrats. WrestleMania 36 has something good other than the 2 cinematic matches. Congratulations. And we move on to WrestleMania 37, and the first theme song that I found at least, it's a song called Head Up High by Fitz. I don't hate this song. It's actually not bad. Looking at my list right now, I don't want to put it over WrestleMania 15, WrestleMania 16, the AC/DC song. I can't put it there. Like I say all the time, if there was an between mid and yeah, that's where it would go. I'm going to put it in mid, but like the most respectful, courteous, endearing mid that I can give it. Respectfully, it's going in mid. And another song from WrestleMania 37, it's another WWE themed song that they made up themselves. It's a song called All the Gold, and it's literally like a pirate rap song. That's like the best way I can describe it, and I don't love it. And it's funny because I actually like pirates a lot. I think pirate things are fun. In Assassin's Creed, when you could do the pirate ship fights, or in Sly 3, when you were literally pretending to be a pirate and you were on these boats and all that stuff, I love that shit. I love stuff like that. But this just doesn't do it for me. I don't know why. It's like a weird pirate rap song. I don't like it. It's going there. And now we're down to the final 4, which it's all The Weeknd songs, which I've already said it. I'm not crazy about The Weeknd, but some of the songs are good, some of the songs are bad. Save Your Tears, it's an okay song. It's not the best Weeknd song they chose. It's not the worst song they chose. So I'm putting it in no because I'm looking at the mid and I'm like, I'd rather have these songs as the theme over that. So it's going in no. That's it. Sorry. Argue with your mom. But now we're on to WrestleMania 38 with the song Sacrifice. I feel the complete opposite about this one. I don't know what it is about this song, but I love the intro of the song and I just like the vibes it gives. I enjoy this song a lot. I actually like this for a WrestleMania song, especially for the Weeknd song, which I'm not crazy about, which I've said it like 19 times already. It's going in, yeah. I like this song. I think it's a good choice, and I enjoy it. And now we're on to WrestleMania 39, WrestleMania from last year. The song is called Less Than Zero, and I feel like it just doesn't give it that second gear. I feel like it doesn't fit the vibes very much. It just doesn't do it for me, but I think it's better than Save Your Tears, if that's for anything. It's going to go in mid, probably right there. That's like the best spot I can give it. Like right in the middle of mid. Like it is fucking perfectly mid. And now we're on to the final theme song of the current WrestleMania 40 that is in less than 2 weeks away. A WrestleMania that I'm going to, and I've tried to listen to this song multiple times to try to hype myself up for WrestleMania. So when I hear it, I get excited, and it's just a fun thing that I can, remember later in life. I don't like this song. I think this song kind of sucks. And the best way I can put it is the reason why there's certain songs that are okay that I just don't like is because I imagine this being the promo song for the big match. Imagine this is the song for The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. Imagine this is the theme song for Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. This would not do it for me at all. Like, I miss when the theme song was also the promo song, if that makes any sense. I don't like this song. I wish they picked a better song. I am looking forward for when The Weeknd is not representing WrestleMania anymore. I'm looking forward for when it's somebody else. And I say that knowing that I'm sure they're going to pick someone else that I can't stand. So, I think it's worse. I think this is the perfect spot. Nope. I think that's the perfect spot for it because these ones I hate. They probably should be down here. These are horrible, except for I'm Coming Home, but fuck P. Diddy. Really, I'm Coming Home should be in, but no, I'm not going to support that right now. So that's it. That's my list. You see a trend in most of my music, but there's some that, make it to the other tiers that you might be surprising, but I like my tier. So that's my tier ranking for the theme songs of all the WrestleManias. And if you enjoy content like this, I did a tier list ranking every single WrestleMania logo from 1 to 40 in another tier list. So if you want to check that out, check it out. It's a fun time. I enjoyed these types of videos, and I plan on doing more. I plan on doing all the stages after WrestleMania 40 because I want to get WrestleMania 40 as well. If you last this long, you're a real one. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.